Thank you so much for coming here, Helen. I'm one of those people who really don't like you. Just going to be honest. I've never liked the DA. I find the DA to be the most racist party, full of white supremacy. The question for me, and it's a big question, and I know you've said it before, that genocide is a big word, and it goes to there. How can we even trust you to lead anything when you can't acknowledge that there's a genocide going on in Gaza? You say that, please, let me finish. You say that we must wait for the ICJ to rule. The ICJ has found that there's a plausible case of genocide. The ICJ has said that we must respect the rights of people. Amnesty International's ruled, Human Rights Watch has ruled, the International Association of Genocide Scholars has ruled, and you continue to deny that there's a genocide. Where is your morality? How many more children must die? How many more people must starve, Helen Zille, before you will stand up with a spine to the immorality that there is a genocide? And your party keeps saying, your party keeps telling us that it can't do anything, that it can't influence what's happening there. Your party can influence it. Sir, everybody's shouting at me. I was making my point very calmly. Please allow me to make my point. Your party keeps shouting at Helen. Your party keeps saying you can't do anything, but you can. You can support other ICJ cases. You can support sanctions. You can support the stopping of coal. You can support the prosecution of people serving in the IDF. That's what you can do, Helen Zille. That's what you can do. Shame on you. Shame on you. Yes, I'm a citizen here and I can speak. Thank you for your time, Helen. I appreciate that you've listened to me. Your constituents and white supremacists might not have. These people might not be listening, but I respect that you listen. Thank you.
There are terrible and serious things happening all over the world.
Yes.
Yes, there are. And believe me, I take a great deal of interest in them and I read a lot about them. And if you knew anything about my history, you know that perhaps I know a bit about genocide too. Now, South Africa's got a different project. South Africa has got a project that nowhere in the world has ever succeeded with. And that is taking people from extraordinarily diverse backgrounds, cultures, religions, races, ethnicities, levels of development, anything you can think of, divisions that bring the entire world into one country. And our project is to make it work for everyone. The rest of the world divides on the things that we're trying to heal. The rest of the world runs wars on the fault lines that we can easily deal with and easily resolve, because the stakes are so high and the risks are so great. So our project here is to show the world, including the Middle East, that Muslims and Jews and Christians and agnostics and atheists can live together in one country. That we can live together in one country in peace, respecting each other's rights and defending each other's rights. And saying, I don't share your beliefs, but I defend your right to have that belief. And that we vote for the parties that defend that right. And so, in this project that no country has succeeded in, we are at the vanguard of the most moral project this world has known. And whatever we say about conflicts that are happening elsewhere in the world, we can have absolutely no impact on them.
That's not true, Helen.
Just let me finish. I'll let you finish. Let me finish, and I will let you finish, and I'll even meet you sometime and we'll sit and we'll talk this whole thing through. But because we have people from such diverse backgrounds and beliefs in this country, there is no point derailing this critical moral project that we have here for fights that we can't change and we can't influence. This is our project, and we're going to show the world that it can happen.
Yes, thank you.
The question for me, and it's a big question, and I know you've said before that genocide is a big word, and it goes to there, how can we even trust you to do anything where you can't acknowledge there's a genocide going on in Gaza?
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Genocide. Murderers. Murderers. Anti-Israel Party.
Let him ask the question. Let him ask the question. Hooligans, let him ask the question.
Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch,
Yes, thank you.
Let him hear him out.
Sit down, man!
Let him speak. Let him speak.
Let him
Let him
speak.
speak.
Helen can answer.
Let him speak. Let him speak. Let him speak.
Yeah. Oh, we can't hear him.
Sit down.
Next question, next question.
Everybody, I just want to say something. Guys, we've got a serious problem in Ethiopia.
Yes.
We've got a challenge for 15 years. And this last 5 years is breaking. And if we don't do something about what's going on, what El Paso, what this job is going to look like in 5 years' time. That's all I'm saying. So please, this is serious.
this is serious
Can't hear us.
There are terrible and serious things happening all over the world. Yes, there are. And believe me, I take a great deal of interest in them, and I read a lot about them. And if you knew anything about my history, you know that perhaps I know a bit about genocide too. Now, South Africa's got a different project. South Africa has got a project that nowhere in the world has ever succeeded. And that is taking people from extraordinarily diverse backgrounds, cultures, religions, races, ethnicities, levels of development, anything you can think of, divisions that bring the entire world into one country. And our project is to make it work for everyone. The rest of the world divides on the things that we're trying to heal. The rest of the world runs wars on the fault lines that we can easily deal with and easily resolve. Of course, the stakes are so high and the risks are so great. So our project here is to show the world, including the Middle East, that Muslims and Jews and Christians and agnostics and atheists can live together.
Yes.